live. I have to see where this box is going to go. It's so funny. Moving things around all the time. Moving. I don't know where is the best place for them to go, especially with like my webcam on YouTube, because I always like to make things complicated. So we'll see if we can do this. Maybe not. I thought it would work. I'm fine. I'm okay. You're okay. Everything will work out fine. I'm trying to do everything by myself. That's okay. Good morning. It's just so funny how I am trying to do too many things at one time. I don't know what I was thinking. That I could do YouTube and do Facebook at the same time. And I'm not quite awake yet, so I'm uncoordinated. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. I am going to try to move things around while I'm doing this. I'm just getting ready for the day and having a fun time doing it too. It's like I try to be prepared and then I'm not prepared. I have all these stands and stuff. Stands and cameras, and of course I dropped this camera. So I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on Facebook, and I don't know where to look. I'm looking here, I'm looking there, I'm dropping things, I'm trying to get situated. Good morning. Yeah, I'm just getting ready for the day. So it's so funny because my my webcam, it actually is, it shows more, but then I don't know what direction I'm looking. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's too early. I don't know how early it is where you are, where everyone's coming from, but I'm in Arizona, so it's 7:30 here. We are not having an earthquake, so don't worry about that. So, oh my gosh, it's just so funny how things just work out. And also, when I'm not awake yet and I'm trying to get dressed, everything always backwards. And so I was struggling so hard to get stuff on. I do not know. I'm a work in progress, I guess. Who knows? Well, I hope everybody is having a great weekend or had a great Saturday and Sunday. Today's Sunday. I've been working, so I'm a billing specialist, and so I'm working overtime. Putting on my deodorant because I forgot. Out here in the Arizona heat, you don't want to stink. And yeah, every time I set something down, it tips over. I have no idea what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm just getting ready for the day. Hopefully I can put these things on right and know what I'm doing. I actually had to cover up my computer screen because I had no idea what I was doing. Just getting ready for the day. Of course, I need a mirror. I don't know what everybody's doing this weekend. Oh, good Lord. I'm back. I don't know. Everything rolls everywhere. So I'm back. So yeah, I am going to go get my nails done today. And I don't know, I might stop by the store. I'm broke, so it is what it is. And then we are going out to dinner later. So I should brush these first. So yeah, so just getting ready, hanging out. It's supposed to be nice today. So I always tell people, listen, if I'm live, can you please be aware of what you're doing? Because these things pick up all kinds of stuff. I'm always stressed out. I don't know what it is, but I have PTSD. I'm always really stressed out, trying to lose weight. And I guess I'm a perfectionist in some aspects. And so I struggle with those things all the time. So I'm just filling in my eyebrows anyway. But yeah, I think it's only supposed to be in the 80s here in Arizona. 86 maybe. And so it's a nice day to take a drive. Because Sunday drive is so funny. I was looking up. What is she doing? So I'm putting on my eyebrows. Of course, one's now higher than the other one. That's so funny. Maybe I shouldn't have done this so early. I am not a makeup artist. I tell you, I just try really hard not to look crazy, not to have crazy brows, not to, just trying to get ready to go out. So comment below. Let me know that you're here so I don't feel all alone. My brother took the dogs out to be walked earlier. I was up at 4:30 this morning. So I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. But then this morning, I got up late. So to me, everybody's like 4:30 to everybody else would be really, really early. But for me, 4:30 in the morning is late. So I think I need to trim one of my eyebrows. That's just so funny how, and I have a funny story. So one time I was trimming my eyebrows and I was intoxicated. And I was just bored, had a few drinks. And ended up shaving right between here. It was bald. And I thought, oh, okay, no problem. I will just fix it by doing the other one. And I went, boom, and I was bald right here. I have no idea what I was thinking. No idea whatsoever. So I just don't want one eyebrow to look higher than the other. So because, our faces aren't symmetrical, if that's the case, then you want to pluck under one eyebrow and pluck over the other eyebrow. That way it gives the illusion of your face being symmetrical. That's what I've always done. Some people, you don't have I don't have as much muscle mass on this side of my face as I do on this side. And so I just try to do it this way. I don't know if anybody else does it that way. Maybe I'm crazy. I am OCD, PTSD. I don't know. I've been dealing with a lot of different things lately. When a woman's hormones go nutty, then she goes nutty. And so that's basically what I've been doing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, so I'm just getting ready. I'm going to go get my nails done. It's supposed to be, I think, 86 degrees here in Arizona. And just trying to enjoy the cooler air before it gets to be scorching hot here in Arizona. You know, you walk outside and you feel like you're on fire. I am not a baked ham, which that really makes you feel like you're a baked ham. So anyway, yeah, got to get my nails done. That's disgusting. That just drives me crazy. I don't know why they just popped off like that. Well, this one broke, which of course hurt. It is like, no offense to anybody, but it is like Chinese torture. I go in to have people literally almost pulling my nails off. And then, of course, it's so funny because when they do them, you know, they sand them down, get them all ready. And then, of course, it feels like it's on fire, like your finger literally feels like it's burning. And then they put the glue and everything on. And of course, before they do that, they cut away your cuticle, which hopefully they don't trim the skin off, which I've had happen on my toe. So funny story. So I went to this nail salon and it was my first time there and I was trying to relax and stuff. And the gentleman, he was cutting my toenails. And he was like, you know, pushing back on the cuticle and trimming the cuticle and everything. And all of a sudden he cut my toe and he cut it really bad. And so his wife was the owner of the place. And she's like telling him in Vietnamese or whatever that I guess to go and get a cigarette. And so he goes out to her car and he grabs a cigarette and he comes back in and he starts stuffing the cut in my toe full of tobacco. And I was crying. And I mean, just tears flowing down my face. My mascara was everywhere. I just couldn't believe this was happening. And he stuffed the cut full of tobacco and it was still bleeding and it was burning. And I was getting like this horrible headache. And then they took talc powder and they started dumping it on my toe on top of the tobacco. And so it was like this red pasty thing on my toe. And so once, you know, it seemed to be bleeding and this place was full of people. And so the lady, the owner, she comes over and she goes, you know, pay. I'm like, you're right. I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to pay $65 to have you practically cut my toe off. No, I'm not paying. I was like, oh my God, why would I pay? That's insane. I go out of this place and I am limping. And I go and I get my car and I go home and my ex-husband at the time, he was like, I thought you were going to go get your toenails done. I didn't think you were going to be like massacred. I'm like, so did I. Like, I literally thought I was going to get my toenails done. I have to be really careful of who I go to because it's the stories that I have is crazy. I went to a nail salon after my hysterectomy and I was on medication. I was on some pretty heavy pain medication. And so I decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to get a massage, you know, because hey, good morning, Joanne. I was just telling the story of how I went to the nail salon and they cut my toe open and they stuffed the cut full of tobacco and I was still bleeding. And then they covered it full of talc powder. And it was my big toe was like this huge pasty thing. It was red. It was burning. And the lady was like, you know, pay. And I was just like, I know I'm not going to pay. And I'm sorry if that sounds offensive, but literally that's what she said. And so just experiences I've had at the nail salons is crazy. And so, yeah, I went to this other one and it was after my hysterectomy. And so I go in and I was on really heavy pain medication. I'm not going to, lie. Listen, when you have a hysterectomy and they gut you out of everything that you have, then yeah, I'm going to be on some pretty heavy pain medication. But I decided, hey, I want to give myself a treat. I want to go and I want to relax. And so I wanted to sit in one of the big chairs. I wanted to get like my shoulders massaged as they were doing my nails. And she's like, no, you can't. We're not going to do it. And I was like, listen, I don't care how much money it costs. I will pay $300 for you to let me sit in the big chair and do my nails and my toenails. She's like, no, the owner, he won't approve. And so this couple that was listening, and here I am, I'm in pain. I'm just wanting to relax and stuff. And so so they're like, let her sit in the chair. Like there was nobody there. This place was empty except for this other couple and myself. And so then the owner comes out and he's this just grumpy guy, and he's like, okay, we'll let her sit in the chair, no extra charge. I'm like, okay, great. Thank you for helping me out. And so I go and I sit in the chair and they're massaging my shoulders and they're doing my nails and I'm all relaxed. And of course they're giving me a pedicure at the same time. I fall asleep. Like I was so tired and stuff. And so I fall asleep. And then all of a sudden this lady is like shaking me and she's like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? And I was like, yes, like I'm trying to relax. She's, we thought you died. We thought you died. I'm like, what? What do you mean you thought I died? And she's like, oh, wake up. We thought you died. I'm like, listen, I do not come to the nail salon to die. I'm not going to die. And she said, yeah, we thought you died. And then the manager, he or the owner, he's very angry because we don't want you to die here. And I told her, I was like, listen, I don't want to die here either. I just want to get my treatment, my nails and my toenails done and pay and go home. This is not where I want to die. So those are like the two most horrible experiences I've had at nail salons. Yeah, I don't go to nail salons to have them murder me. Where are you going to take the body? Like, how are you going to explain someone dying in your nail salon by just asking to sit in the big chair? So that's my experience. And I don't know why these things happen to me, but they do. I get in these really weird situations. Going to trying to get a haircut is an adventure for me. So, like my brother and I, we went, I needed to go get my hair done and he rode with me. And of course, we get lost out in the middle of the desert and my brother's freaking out because he's like, I don't think this is a road. Like this isn't a road. So my poor brand new car, we're going down this graded, it wasn't even graded right. It was just really odd. And I'm like late. I'm like 40 minutes late and we're out in the middle of the desert. And I call her up. I'm like, hey, is your business in a house? And she said, yeah. And I was like, well, I told her where we were. And she's like, I have no idea where you are. You're nowhere near my house. And I was like, well, it's going to take us 30 minutes to try to find you. So we go and I'm like, can you wait? Like, is it okay if you wait? I really need this haircut. My hair, it was in a really bad way. Again, my mom died, my dog died, my dad died. I have all these things going on in my life. And so I wasn't taking care of myself and I really needed to get a haircut. Like I didn't take care of myself for 19, 20, 4 years, wasn't taking care of myself. And so she was like, yeah, I'll wait, no problem. And so she's from Dubai, great lady. I'm not saying anything bad about this woman because she's going to be doing my hair again, and she's an amazing person. But it was just so funny because she's blow drying my hair. My brother's sitting out in the car, and all of a sudden there's like smoke everywhere, and I have panic attacks really bad. So not only am I OCD and PTSD, and I have panic attacks and all these things. So when the room is full of smoke because she's blow drying my hair, I start to go into a panic. I'm like, oh my gosh, should I run out of here? Like, I didn't know what to do because I was starting to feel more and more uncomfortable. And I'm a fight or flight person. I think most people are. But either I'm going to run, which I've done before. I am going to, bam, I'm out of there. So, oh my God. So I was in there for like an hour. Of course, I get out. My brother's freaking out because he said he didn't know how to get the air conditioner to come on. And of course, you need the key. Well, I think I did leave the keys, but I was like, well, you got to start the car. It's not going to just run without it, started. But yeah, it was just crazy. So my crazy moments, my hair, I always get really nervous going and getting my hair done because I went to go get my hair done, and I went to Regis. I was a teenager, went to the mall to get my hair done at Regis. And I go, and this lady's like, so what are you doing this weekend? She's dancing, 80s music, dancing. Where are you going this weekend? You'll be having a good time. Come on, let's go get your hair. We're going to wash it. My God. Even at a teenager, that was annoying. And so get to the back, and she washes my hair, and that went well. And she goes to cut my hair, and she's talking to this woman next to her. And of course, she cuts my hair, and this side is like this long. This side is like this long, literally. I couldn't believe what she did. And, it's a $60 haircut. And I'm just like, I'm not paying for this. I'm not paying for you guys to ruin my hair like that. I cried all the way home. It was horrible. Another story. I told this guy, I was like, listen, I want my hair cut and I want it to flow away from my face. I don't want it in my face. I hate that feeling of soft hair touching my face, but I would like it to be layered away from my face. And so literally he gave me a mullet. It was like this short here and tapered back. The minute that I walked into the house, my ex-husband looked at me and he started laughing, and I was crying. And I was just like she ruined my hair. It was horrible. I don't know what to say about that. It was just the worst haircut I had ever gotten in my life. Oh, another one. I have many, many, many stories. So I go and, you can buy those coupon books. The kids sell the coupon books. And so I go, and there was this haircut place in a coupon book. And so I go, and I end up in a bad part of town, dropped off in a bad part of town. And yeah, it was a horrifying experience. I had no idea if I was ever going to come back from that. So today, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what kind of day it is. I think we're going to try this. Now, I am not a makeup artist, but I do try very hard. I see right now what I forgot. But yeah, if you have any really funny stories of going and getting your nails done or going and getting a haircut and having these crazy things happen, please don't be offended by anything that I say. It's just, I am just telling you the way that they happen to me. So I like putting these here. I don't know how many people do it, but it helps me. I have fibromyalgia really bad. Sometimes I shake and I don't know, this just helps me. I read this thing online that says, you know, if you do too much promoting of your product, that you could end up not being successful on Facebook. So I am not going to do that this morning, and I shouldn't have used a brush, and I can tell you why. Some people are good with brushes, some people are not good with brushes. I would say I'm okay. Like I said, your face is your canvas, and some people are risk takers. Some people aren't. And I am a risk taker, except, I mean, if it came down to heights, of course, I would not. That's not something I would do. Now, I know there's ways of getting sharp edges when you're doing this. And if you mess up, it's not a big deal. It comes off. It's not permanent makeup. It's not a tattoo. You can always, you know, clean up what you're doing. And of course, you know, doing lives, it's not perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. So yeah, if anybody has funny haircutting stories or just, you know, things that have happened to you at hair salons or anything, I would love to hear that, because I always think that like I'm doomed, like I have no idea. Um, Usually I have a Q-tip when I make mistakes. But I forgot to put them in here. My skin, you know, trying to do makeup on loose skin is not easy. It's very difficult. And I don't know if my brother is going to be available to help me with getting me a, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm on my own this morning. What I should do is get my palette here. Yeah, I have PTSD and I'm OCD and I have fibromyalgia. So things can go from bad to worse in a very short period of time. There we go. What's the saying? That's working with applesauce or whatever. It's so funny to watch little kids on YouTube and Facebook that are just really great at makeup, and they're like 5 years old. I'm serious, they are. They're like 5 years old. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. 5 years old and doing makeup and getting the stars. Here I am. I'm 51 and making a mess because it's just too early for me. Too early, too early. And all my stuff is dirty. I don't know what's going on. It's like I have makeup on my finger. Should have used a lighter color. So yeah, tell me about your stories. God, I have so many. It's hard to choose from. I should have just used these this morning. There we go. Again, like I said, it's hard to work with loose skin. It's always about the end result. So I like the line that this gives. So then I can go back in. I think that's what the problem was. It was just pulling my skin. And I would really consider having my eyes done just to get that smooth eyelid again, because it can get really frustrating. Okay. I'm going to relax. I'm not going to go to a nail salon that's going to try and kill me. That's for damn sure. Darn sure. It's so funny how things work out. I never put on my foundation before I put on my eyeshadow, because whatever falls under your eye So now I'm just going in and cleaning it up because, of course, I didn't know what I was doing. And like I said, your face is your canvas. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm so glad people show up and they converse with me. Of course, I just messed up my eye. I'm just sharing some crazy stories this morning because I am going to go out later. I'm going to go to dinner. But I am going to get my nails done. Just trying to get a look going without looking stupid. And I don't know what's going on with the corners of my eyes. We are coming live from Facebook and from YouTube. I am trying to get a look going. I am blending and doing all these things and getting frustrated. And it's not because of the makeup. It's just because I didn't plan this out at all. I'm just going for it. Just going for it. So I think that because of the color I'm wearing, I'm going to try something crazy. It's so funny because when your skin is loose, oh my gosh. I am layering and I am blending. I think I need different different brushes. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So I hope everybody's having a good morning. I am just doing some stuff, sharing some crazy stories. If you got crazy stories about going to the nail salon or hair salon, please let me know. Just share them with me. I'd be interested in hearing about them. So now I'm going to do my eyeliner because I'm just getting frustrated. So, come and see me get frustrated. I got black sponges everywhere. Okay, so this lady said if you take your eyeliner and you press it in the corner, and then you slowly drag it across your eyelid, you'll get the perfect line. Kind of works. Sometimes it works perfectly. As long as you do it slow. I mean, she was doing it really fast. I've seen people do it really, really fast, or they just do like this. I don't know how they're doing it, but and then I just messed up. I'm right-handed, so no, I did my left better than my right. There we go. I was actually trying to get a look that I saw, but it's not working out that way. Like I said, lives are not perfect. When you're trying something new, I was trying something new, which I shouldn't have probably done, but it is what it is. So now that I have that, I curled my eyelashes. I'm going to put on my mascara. Put on my mascara, getting ready for the day. Oh, I just poked myself in the eye. It's gonna be a great day. I'm okay, you're okay, we're all okay. Making mistakes is okay. Not everything is perfect in life. We all learn. Used to, I don't know, freak out if I made a mistake. But being older and knowing all the things I suffer from, you just learn to try to slow it down. And with makeup, it's correctable. You can erase it. You know, I used to, if I was doing a look when I was growing up, I'd get really frustrated and I would cry because things weren't working out the way I wanted them to. And over time, you just like, all right, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. I'll get over it. And then the next time, I will do it even better. And then I'll do it better. And then I'll do it better. I should have some wipes. That would really be handy. All I have is Clorox wipes. I'm not going to put this on my face, but I am going to use it on my hands. And I'm back. So I am going to just wipe off my hands. I wish I had some regular stuff, but it is what it is. So anyway, I probably should use a Kleenex wipe. We are coming live from YouTube and from Facebook. And I am just screwing up this morning because it's too early. I'm doing everything I can, so oh well. And I probably have black everywhere. Black's not easy to work with. So I'm going to take my foundation and I'm going to put a bunch of foundation on my brush. So I'm going to clean some stuff up. So I'm going around here. Oops, couldn't see what I was doing. The frustrations from having extra eyelids and stuff. So I am just wiping stuff off because I made a mess. Hopefully it's not all over my shirt. Which that could be the case. And I should probably have put my hair back. So I did my hair first. And it doesn't take much of this foundation. I was like, yeah, I'll do a live. It'll be great. Even though I haven't had one of my, usually I have a Monster. Today I'm doing 5,000 calories. And I'm doing, I did 5,000 calories yesterday. And I'll tell you what, I thought that was going to be easy. Oh, hey, I get to eat whatever I want. That was not easy. I literally made myself sick. And a matter of fact, I have to have my drops. I haven't taken those yet. And the doctor, he's like, okay, so the drops are $300. And if you lose these, I am not giving you more drops. He goes, you got to treat these like they're gold. So I have to be careful so I don't lose them. And I have to be careful not to make him mad. Just, you know, don't want to disappoint. Which I felt a little disappointed this morning because I'm not loving this look, but I don't have time to go back and redo it. I just got to go Forgive me for my pronunciations. I'm a really good person, I swear. Just going and cleaning stuff up because I used if I could find a clean thing here, I could finish cleaning it up. And I hear this squeaky toy that's just making me insane. So I have a thing because I have all these things wrong with me. My brain works differently than other people's brains. And noises really bother me, certain noises. Whistling, I can't handle whistling. That bothers me. Squeaky noises bothers me, especially when I'm trying to do something. Got a notification from Facebook. That's just great. I probably got in trouble for something again, which I wouldn't be surprised. I get in trouble for everything, so it is what it is. All right, so I got that. I got my foundation on. I'm not going to get too frustrated. I'm going to put on my bronzer, which is funny. This is I feel like one of those screaming goats. I don't know if anybody has ever seen the video of the screaming goat. I will do this better next time, I swear. It's too early. And it just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Thank goodness for sunglasses. So I got some of my mascara on. I'm going to do the bottom lid. I have a mirror. So anyway, yeah, share with me your situations that you've had with nail salons and hair places. That would be awesome. I love to hear that I'm not the only one out there having problems. And I'm sure because of all the things I struggle from, the PTSD and the whatever, the OCD and stuff, that this video, I always watch them afterwards to see how they went. And one thing I learned, that if you put foundation on your lips, it'll last longer. So now I'm going to do my blush. I have a headache now. I suffer from migraines. Always wonderful. It's so funny. I don't think people understand when I tell them that if I'm live, they can hear everything you're doing. And it can come off as being kind of rude. So anyway, so I got my blush. I got all that on. I am going to put on an eyeliner. I can open it. I don't know why. It's hard. All right. That's great. This one under. Maybe a good thing. I don't know. Okay. I have no idea why I did. I couldn't see. I can't see too good anyway, so. Especially if my blood pressure shoots up, then I can't see. I go blind. So anyway, I'm going to put on some lip gloss, and that will be the end of it. Thank you for stopping by and spending time with me. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Sunday, weekend's almost over, and has a great week. And I will pop in later, and I'm going to the nail salon. So thank you. Bye, everybody.